If you are not charging for recitals, you are missing out on a huge, huge potential income stream, and you need to do this right away. So I'm Benji, BAM Squad coach. I've been a music studio owner for over 20 years, and music recitals have been a huge, huge part of what we do, not just as far as the progress that students go through and the ability for parents to see and get experience and enjoy their kids performing on stage, right? But turning it into a money maker for your studio, another income stream. And I know a lot of studios might kind of shy away from that, but it's really important to see everything as a whole business. So let's talk about how to do music recitals. We charge, for example, two fees for music recitals. We charge a what we call our performance fee. So everyone who wants to perform pays a flat fee. It's $35 for us. It used to be $25 for the longest time. And then you also, parents have to buy tickets to come to the shows. So those are two, there's some other ways we generate some income. I'll talk about it in a second, but those are the two biggest ways that we generate income. So if you think about it, you charge $25 recital fee. You have 100 students that come to the recitals. There's $2,500 right there. So if you have a theater that you rent for the performance, if you put on a big light show, if you have hire people to do sound, if you're paying your instructors to be there, right? All of those are expenses to you that you can offset by the recital fee or selling tickets, right? So that's something that is a great moneymaker right off the bat. Even if you have 30 students, right? And you want to charge $10, there's $300, right? All of that helps along with your expenses. So one of the big ways, how do you get people into recitals so that you can have your recitals grow as well as generate more income for recitals, more performers, more people in the audience, more income, right? So one thing that we did that we switched a number of years ago is what we have what we call our opt out for music recitals. So in the past, and I know a lot of other studio owners do this as well, we would have students, we'd say a recital's coming up in December, who would like to be in the recital? And we would get maybe 50%, 60% participation rate because people would, if they have to do something, if they actively do something, say, yes, I want to do it. It's like pulling teeth, right? So you have all the enthusiastic kids, and it was maybe 50%, right, that we were getting. So what we did was we switched that a number of years ago to be opt out. So we say we have a music recital coming up. Everybody is performing in the music recital. Unless you can't make it or don't want to for some reason, then you need to let us know. And we saw our rates jump to about 90% participation rate, which is phenomenal. And so by doing that, you're allowing more kids to perform, you're generating more revenue, you're increasing the scale of your performers, right? When you have more performers. And so it just is, you've got more to talk about at the studio. Kids are seeing other kids in the hallway. Oh, I saw you on stage. That was amazing. The song that you played, I want to learn that song, right? So there's just so many benefits to having as many students as you can perform in the music recital. So you've got generating of income through charging for a performance fee. You've got ticket sales that you can do. I know a lot of studios will include their music recitals. There's no cost to it because they've included it in just the package of what you get as a bonus for signing up for taking music lessons. Is either included in the monthly tuition, or they've paid a membership fee or a registration fee at the beginning of the year, and that includes, music recitals or tickets to the music recital. And all that is great. It's great for marketing. But if you don't do that, if you either don't charge a membership fee, or you're thinking that you haven't marketed that the recital is included in their monthly tuition, I highly recommend having that as a separate cost. And, again, you can start that at $10, $15 and then just kind of grow that as the recitals grow. So when you've got the recitals there, another form of income that you can make is you can sell merchandise at your recitals. So we sell flowers, we sell bears. We have these cute little bears that we sell. They're kind of our recital bears. We change the color every year so people want to collect them. We do concessions, so we sell chips and cookies, waters, all that good stuff. So all that generates, a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s, right? And so especially during the holidays, we do a December recital and then we do a late May, early June recital. So for us, those are really heading into some financial pain points. we have a lot of different programs. We run art, music, and dance. Our music lessons are monthly tuition, but it's not, we don't do the average calendar. And so you're only paying for the lessons that you get for that month, right? So December, with the holidays up, our income goes down a little bit because we're off for 2 weeks in December. So we're trying to make up for that somewhere. As we hit into summer, we take the summer dip, as most studios do. And so if we could generate some income going into summer with having some really big recitals, that is going to help us. So that could help you as well if those are 2 points, around the holidays and heading into summer where your income takes a little bit of a hit. Here are two things that you can do, or 2 times of the year that you can really boost your income to help offset that. So with flowers and bears, we order the bears on Amazon and we sell them. Whatever we don't sell, we can return to Amazon. So that's great. The flowers, we go to Costco, we go to Trader Joe's, we buy some roses, we repackage them. Just to give you some price points, it costs us about $3 to do a little bouquet of 3 roses and a little greenery, and we sell them for $10. So it's a pretty good profit margin. So you can do things like that. Again, Costco for the individual bags of Goldfish, Cheez-Its, cookies, waters, and then we sell those as well. So those are your, you can have your income stream that way to help offset some of your costs or just be pure profit for you. What we do in addition to that is we want to make it a great experience for the students. And it is a great experience. We know how valuable it is when those kids are up on stage and they're performing. Their self-confidence goes through the roof. They're so excited. They're so proud of themselves. Mom and dad are super proud of their, student. Be able to get a dress up. We make it a big deal. All the kids get trophies. So I know there's a big thing about participation awards, whether you should give them or not. But for us, participating in a recital is a big deal, right? It's a big step for them, especially if they've never done it before. They can be nervous. And so what we do is we make it very low key. It's very casual. We have a theater where the students actually get to sit and watch the other performer, so they get to see how, low key it is. It's not a pressure. It's not a competition at all. And so after everyone's performed, we have everybody back on stage. We do a big bow, and then we show the audience what they've got for just being in the show. We switch between trophies, medallions. This year we're doing like VIP backstage passes. So there's a lanyard with a laminated pass that's really special for them. Just something to acknowledge the hard work that they've put in and what they've accomplished. And so they walk home with something, and it's great. I hear every year, we do it twice a year, recitals. And so every time I'm hearing, oh yeah, I got a trophy and I have the 2000, we label them, right? So I've got the winter 2022 trophy, and I've got the medallion from the 2023 spring concert, and I've got another trophy with the 2024 one, and the trophies look a little different. So each year we change up the trophies. We get them from Crown Awards. They're $3 to $5, and they probably have for music 10 different options. So if you do it twice a year, you could go 4 or 5 years without giving the same trophy. So people collect them. We inscribe them, with our studio name and the year and the season that they've done the recital. So that's it's a keepsake for them. It costs us a couple bucks, but again, if we've charged them $20 for it and spent $5 on it, that offsets our cost, right? So it's also two big points that you can use, or two big benefits, is you can use it for retention, right? The more often parents are seeing their kids and seeing the progress that they're making and see them actually perform on a big stage with, a baby grand piano as opposed to maybe a keyboard that they're playing in their house, that's going to keep parents active and realizing and seeing firsthand that their child is progressing. And they just might not see that at home, that the child might not be practicing. They might be practicing in their room or with headphones on, and the parent doesn't hear or kind of see it. We've all experienced when, the student comes home and the parents say, hey, what'd you learn? Say, I don't know. What do you need to practice? I don't know. So unless you have those parents that are really active in your community and active in your studio, which we have those are great. And they know what's going on with the student, they're going to love the recital. And then you've got the parents that aren't checking in with their kids and aren't really knowing where their child is progressing, or if they are progressing. When they see them on stage and see what they can do, it's amazing. And that's for the kids that have been practicing and playing for a while. The kids that have been playing for 3 months and they get up on stage and play, and they're 6 years old and they play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, they probably get the biggest applause, and they have the biggest smile on their face, right? Because they've never experienced anything like that before. So it's such a big confidence booster for them, right? Such a sense of pride for them. So when parents see their kids happy and progressing, they're going to stay in lessons. So great for retention. And then the other thing is it's a great opportunity for you to ask for Google reviews. Google reviews are important. And so we do a QR code and we put them on the backs of all the seats at the auditorium. And so we make an announcement. Hey, if you really like the show today, really encourage you to give us your feedback. There's a little QR code you can scan and leave us a review. We'd really appreciate it. And then after the performance, we have an automated email that gets sent out that said, hey, what a great job your child did. We're so proud of them. We hope you are too. What a great day of music recital and music in general. If you liked what you watched, we'd love to get your feedback on it. Here's a QR code to our Google review. Please leave us a review. Let us know, how you like the show. So Google reviews are really important. So it's great to get those again, 2, or if you do it, 3 times, some students do it 2 or 3 times a year. Then you're getting a lot of opportunities to reach out to people and get Google reviews. So that are really big, important parts of your business. So again, I encourage you to have recitals. If you don't, start them small. Charge for your recitals. If you don't, again, even if it's a nominal fee to kind of set that precedence, at this point, we rarely have anybody who questions why we're charging for a recital. Once they go to the recital and see what it's like, they understand, what it would cost to put that on. And so that's a big part of what we do. So I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to take your first steps and do those recitals and let us know how they goes. There's more in the BAM Squad module. If you're not a part of BAM, check out BAM Squad. All kinds of modules and resources on how to do that, running recitals and how to run them smoothly and effectively and for a little bit of a profit is always a great is included in that BAM Squad in those modules. So check those out and let us know how it goes.